Off to a great start. They're 2-0. Two very easy wins. Radmanovich 3-0. And Bynum goes up and gets the rebound.
Hansley talked about Bynum. He's a 7-footer with an 8-foot wingspan, so you got to block those guys off about 3 feet past where you normally would do it.
Fisher down the lane, throws it up. No, he hits the deck. Outlet to Carmelo. Sporting a new haircut. Looks like he's 17 years old. In low to Nene. And then he doubled quickly, looking for a cutter. Cross court to Iverson.
Almost a zone look for the Lakers.
Kenyon's first shot is short, rebounded by Radmanovich. Radmanovich, small forward at 6'10", 235, 8th year out of Serbia. Now, Fisher, pass intercepted. Long pass to Carmelo. Make it to Kenyon Martin, and it's out of bounds. So both teams amped up. A couple of early turnovers, one for each team.
Well, the thing I think Denver's got to do, Gasol and Bynum are mobile big guys as big guys go, but I think you can still run. You can't tell me a foot race with Kenyon Martin and then you're not going to win that race.
George Karl said earlier tonight it's a matchup of speed and quickness against size. 3-on-2. And it's a charge on Kenyon Martin. Kobe taking the hit.
But you want to get the ball off your bigs as soon as possible, but you got to run. You see Kenyon actually throwing it. When he had stopped, Kobe's going to take the charge. Michael Smith's going to be out of position, not pay attention, and give that to Kobe.
2 turnovers, 3 possessions for both teams. Carmelo's out on Radmanovich. Gasol in the lane. Over to Bynum. Missed it. Rebound Iverson. That'll be team rebounding tonight against the tall and physical LA Lakers.
And the roll, you see the roll on Nene and the quick help by Radmanovich.
Move the basketball and shots will be there. Carter underneath. Nene.
See, in that time, Chris, the rotation, which is Fisher, doesn't get over there. A little penetration. Lakers spend a lot of time doubling wherever the ball is. Kind of that zone concept they're in right now. Come to the basket as the ball gets to the lane. That's on Bynum. Bynum reaching in there, send the screen. Watch the cross go, watch the penetration down the baseline, and watch the help. 1-2, there's Nene. Fisher slow getting over there. Good pass by AC.
Have to make the Lakers pay when they double team either Carmelo or Iverson. They did on that play.
Or anybody,
Absolutely. Nene by Bynum. Throws it up, no. Rebound, Bynum. Just signed a new 4-year contract worth $57.5 million. That's big number 17.
Did not get his leg underneath him on that layup.
Radmanovich, high arch 3. Bynum's got it. Come underneath, lost the handle, and a foul on Nene. Bynum with a drop step.
And here's the difference. Bynum getting the call, Nene not getting the call. Bynum, when he made that reverse, is vertical. You know what I'm saying? He's long, he's up, he's straight to the basket. Nene loses down here on the move to the basket, and he's more horizontal. Does that make sense?
Yep.
He's more stretched out. Bynum gets the call when he loses the ball. Nene losing the ball on the other end does not get the call.
Bynum, a youngster. He had committed to go to UConn before deciding to come out of New Jersey St. Joseph's High School. And Kenyon Martin with a rebound. So 1 of 2 there. Nuggets up 2-1. Iverson by Fisher. Fisher has the block. So Derek Fisher, in his 13th year at Arkansas Little Rock, 3 NBA titles with the Shaq Kobe Lakers. And back for another stint. And as you were saying in the lob to Kenyon. See, and Kenyon right in Gasol's face early.
And I think the one thing the Nuggets did not do in the playoffs that you saw the Celtics do in the playoffs, and that's get physical with Gasol. You don't want to get in foul trouble, but I think that's a huge key.
Anthony Carter's on Kobe Bryant, trying to keep him away from the rack. Here comes Gasol. 7 on the shot clock. Jump hook, no. 10, no. Rebounded by Carter. 4-1 Nuggets. Bounce over to Iverson. Here he comes. 6-1. Lakers have missed all 6 shots and have 3 turnovers. Down the lane, Radmanovich blows another layup. Kenyon to Iverson.
Still want to look to push 2 fast break points that first half for Denver. Already in this game. They've only gone for 2, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Foul called on Carmelo Anthony as we look at the last play. Kenyon after it.
Just staying with it. As Iverson catch on the break catch and seeing Ramonovich playing the defense he's known for.
Wouldn't you say any time the Nuggets can get out in transition, take a good shot?
Well,
you got to take
so.
it. Underneath. And Fisher crashes hard and gets the two.
And that's the smarts of Fisher. Missed a bunch of shots, jump shots. What's Fisher do? He's going to take it to the basket.
6-3 our score. Radmanovich out on Carter.
The Lakers in a zone. It is a 2-1-2 zone.
Kenyon Martin. Now Kenyon with his fourth point. Scored his 7,000th point last night in LA against the Clippers. 8-3 Lakers by the Lakers behind by 5. Gasol has developed a very good perimeter game.
Well, high pick and roll on the one side. If you trap it, then you got a guy rotating. Someone comes to that big that rolls the basket, and then you bring another big, and both Gasol and even Bynum from the free throw line can knock those shots down.
Iverson, pop it out to Carmelo. First shot. And Bynum collects the rebound. Bynum 7 feet 285. He is a mountain of a man. Into Gasol. Gasol drop step, and he left hands over Kenyon. Gasol is listed at 7 feet, so he's got a 3-inch advantage on Martin.
At least. I mean, he's at least 7 foot. He was 7 foot 5 years ago when he was a kid at 19 coming in this league.
Kenyon off the mark. Another rebound to Bynum.
Denver's gotten away from running and gotten into the last few possessions, settling for jump shots.
Wide open is Bynum, and he knocks down another one.
Val Gasol has the ability to knock jump shots down. We just said it. That's kind of the perfect mold and what they want to develop with Bynum low, Gasol high. What poison are you going to choose?
First lead for the Lakers as Iverson draws a foul on Kobe Bryant. Now Iverson, who came alive late last night against the Clippers, he had 25 points, 9 of them in overtime, and 5 assists, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Melo standing out in front of us. We talked with JR yesterday, said you're going to see the brand new Melo. And sure enough, and I had a chance to interview him before the game, JR comes up to me and says, told you, brand new Melo. Got that haircut. Offered him to bring clippers on the road so we can keep our hair both kind of tight.
You both have it very tight now. You both look younger.
Me 40, him 20,
One
right?
of you look good. No. Now, L.A., which missed its first 7 field goals. The Lakers have made their last 4. Is poked away by Nene. Carmelo with it, 10-9 Nuggets.
He's right to get Melo going somehow.
Bounce underneath. What a pass by Carmelo Anthony, and Carter scores.
Well, there's the zone, and there's always seams in zone. We're in the middle of football season. You always hear it talked about. You've got to find those gaps and seams on zone.
Kobe doubled. Gasol open. Here he comes. And he blows the layup. Offensive rebound out to Kobe. And Bryant.
A lot of Ole defense going on, just swinging at the bull as he goes all the way to the basket.
12-11 Denver. 5:50 to go, first quarter. Carmelo's double team. Spots an open man. It's Carter who fumbles it and then throws it away.
If he catches it clean, Nene has a layup.
4th turnover for the Denver Nuggets. Lakers warming up after a 0-of-7 start.
See,
and the basket counts foul.
Beauty of Kobe Bryant can initiate contact, push off, and will get the call.
So first time out, 5:30 remaining first quarter. Carter with the bucket there. Sellout crowd here at the Pepsi Center. George Karl, who won his 880th game last night. It wasn't easy, Scott. Took 2 Lennis Kleza free throws to send it into overtime, and then Iverson getting hot. And, of course, Phil Jackson, 9th season with the Lakers, 2 different stints. He's tied with Red Auerbach with 9 NBA titles. You think the Lakers are the odds-on favorite at this point to win the NBA title?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I think watching the way this team started, they saw the promised land. And Boston took it away from them. In fact, they may have given it back to them a little bit, especially Game 4 in L.A. last year. This team And this is early, folks. People can get hurt. A lot of things can happen. But right now, this is by far the best team in the Western Conference. Boston's rolling a little bit to start the season as well. But, I mean, I don't know if I've seen a team this deep in the modern salary era of the NBA in a long time.
Iverson.
Shoot.
And Lamar Odom has come on. And he pulls down the rebound. Here comes Odom, coast to coast. Missed it. Nuggets. And it's going to be Lakers basketball.
See, in case in point, you bring Lamar Odom off. Now comes off the bench. You have the ability with Bynum back and healthy, starting him, you go big to start. Not that Odom's small at 6'9", but here's a guy who's averaged 20 points this league, comes off the bench for him.
Kobe will try to back down Carter. Here comes the help. And Kobe rims in and out. And another offensive rebound for the Lakers. And this has been a pattern through the first 2.5 games.
Well, fifth rebound if you count that last one, which would be a team offensive rebound. 6 offensive rebounds in the first quarter again. Here's the thing is you double on Kobe. If you don't go all the way and total double so that he can't get the shot up, when he does get the shot up, Gasol 7 foot, Bynum 7 foot, Odom 6'9", 6'10", all on the basket for tip-ins.
Foul was called on Lamar Odom, his first. That sends Nene to the free throw line. Nene last night, first double-double of the season, 22 points, 11 rebounds. Had 3 block shots before fouling out. Hey, a reminder, you can buy a new Lexus RX 350 with rates as low as 0.9%. Only at Cooney Lexus on Broadway and Lexus of Colorado Springs. Great values, great cars, Cooney Lexus and Lexus of Colorado Springs.
And you see a little change in George's strategy maybe with Chris Anderson. Right in front of us is going to check in for Nene, who, because of the foul, got to shoot free throws, but Nene only 1 foul. Maybe get him out a little earlier, keep him away from that second foul in the first quarter.
16-14. Lakers by a couple. Kobe calling for it. Odom gives it to Radmanovic instead. And Carmelo nearly had the steal. Gasol got it back. 4 on the clock. Kobe knows it, fades away. Air ball. And a 24-second shot clock violation. Solid Nuggets defense there.
You get good defense. You get Nene out of there with 4:20 to go. No foul trouble. Just the 1 foul. 4 points. Get him a little break. Denver, a better team with Nene in there. And they will still learn to play them. I mean, last night when they started the game, they went inside. He dominated the Clippers. Dominated all the bigs of the Clippers inside.
Nene and Anthony Carter out. J.R. Smith, Chris Anderson come on. Carmelo with it. Leans it, no.
Forced
and a rebound, Gasol.
A little bit of a force. One wanted the foul from the official. But you see the zone being played right now by the Lakers.
J.R. Smith now on Kobe. Kobe around everybody. Got caught in midair. And Odom with the rebound. And tip. Lakers with it still, and it's knocked out of bounds. And the Nuggets, we've talked about the Lakers being a tall, physical team. You've got to get a body, no matter how high you can jump.
Well, Gasol got a little way with a little bit of a push on Kenyon. He's kind of grimacing a little bit. I wonder if he hurt his back. But then you got too many big active bodies.
Gasol over Kenyon. And Iverson taking charge.
Denver could be a good rebounding team. We're going to have stuff like they did last night. J.R. Smith's going to have to get you 8 or 9 rebounds. Dante Jones, 8 or 9 rebounds.
Kenyon Martin off the heel. Rebound Gasol. The rebounding scoring so far, Lakers 15, Nuggets 7. Still a 2-point game. 14, make it 16-14. And Bryant foul. Kobe Bryant. Foul by J.R. Smith, his first.
And really, and it could be the fatigue early from the travel. Not the same intensity we saw that second half on the point of attack on the defensive side of the court.
Of course, Kobe Bryant, the MVP a year ago. He's had 23 games of 50 or more in his career. He's got 6 tonight. Of course, he had the all-time Lakers record of 81 against Toronto. I believe that was a couple of seasons ago. And he has been incredible. can give the Lakers a 4-point lead, and he does. Approaching the 3-minute mark, low-scoring first quarter. Lakers lead at 18-14. Iverson in the lane, dump it to Anderson. And Anderson fouled. So just under 3 minutes remaining. Timeout on the floor. Lakers by 4 when we come back. I'm at 190, lost 45, and as Julian Iverson detailed, the Lakers won the season series 3-0 and then swept the Nuggets in the playoffs 4 straight. So a 7-game winning streak for the Lakers that the Nuggets would like to break tonight. Of course, Iverson had 51 against the Lakers in the middle game a year ago, a game which the Nuggets could have won. Couldn't quite pull that one out. And now Anderson goes to the line. Trevor Ariza has checked in for the Lakers. As you look at the preseason numbers for Chris Anderson, he's been bothered by the flu, as we detailed last night, but he's given a couple of very good efforts. Last night, 15 minutes, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 block shots.
You got to figure what the Lakers do in an attack. I mean, every team, no matter how good they are, will have a weak point. When they start big, I think what Denver started off doing, running. I think you've got to do that. I think you got to take advantage of your quickness. They've stayed primarily in the zone. Now they've gone to Ariza, who's a good man-to-man defender. Farmar's kind of come into his own. Will they change up what they're playing defensively now? But you've got to find their weakness and really try to exploit it, because they've got so many more strengths.
Jordan Farmar has come in at the point. Now Carmelo is guarding Kobe Bryant. Kobe pushed off. A good defensive series for Carmelo Anthony. One of the things the Nuggets have been working on in defense is denying the ball to the wing.
On the
second foul.
Yeah, second foul on Kobe. He matches up with JR.
Lakers by 3. Odom covering Carmelo now. Carmelo underneath. Nice pass. Anderson with a reverse dunk.
Second great pass for Carmelo Anthony. Yet to get on the board offensively, but 2 really spectacular assists.
Pass underneath, and Kobe.
So Melo behind Kobe Bryant and then tried to go for the steal. If you gamble on Kobe, you're in trouble.
Double team, and it's intercepted by Kobe Bryant. There goes Farmar. Gasol. Oh, Farmar looked like he traveled. Shots off the mark. Nice rebound. Going to be a Laker foul, I believe, on Jordan Farmar.
Hey, if you watch his last play, watch Melo, watch the double team come in the corner right here. As he gets down, you see people, look at the openings here, coming from the inside. You think you're open on the outside, but where you're open, you see Clay. That's the guy that was going to be open right there in the middle.
Iverson against Farmar. Tries to pass underneath. And it's last touch by Chris Anderson. Anderson appealing that the Lakers will have it at a 3-point lead.
Farmar did a good job on AI right there. Got him up in the air and nowhere to go.
Farmar and Vujacic in the backcourt with Ariza, Odom, and Gasol up front.
They got such a distinct first and second team, but still both very capable.
7 on the shot clock. Now Odom coming in on Klaiza. 3 on the clock. Under to Gasol. Oh, Gasol just too deep.
Well, and what happens, you start watching Odom. Chris Anderson start watching Odom go one-on-one. Think I can slide over and get a shot block. And instead, Gasol, what we just drew up, kind of does that, floats to that open and gets the layup.
Pau Gasol has 10 points. Lamar Odom has 3 fouls. He'll have to come out.
If you're an unselfish team, and teams want to double and watch ball, you can just absolutely exploit it.
So Luke Walton coming in as Carmelo Anthony sets at the free throw line. 4th leading scorer in the league a year ago. Shot a career best 49%. Career high in steals. 3-point percentage.
Luke Walton's your 9th man right now.
And the first free throw no good. Hey, Nuggets fans, can you taste it? When the Nuggets score 120 points or more in a game, you can visit participating Taco Bells the day after the game between 3 and 5 p.m. to receive 3 tacos for just $1 with the purchase of a drink. And Carmelo maybe a little bit rusty, 0 for 2. So Taco Bell, Nuggets get a win tonight, 3-5, 3 tacos for $1 and a drink. 22-17, approaching the final minute of the first quarter.
There's the pure triangle offense.
Gasol right under. And the foul called on Anderson. Let's correct one thing. The Nuggets don't have to win the game. They just have to score 120 to get the tacos. Win or lose.
Well,
if you score.
7 of the 10 highest scoring games in the NBA last year, Denver was involved. They went 4-3 in those games. So they had, I think, 22 times scored 120 plus last year.
Pau Gasol, 7 feet, 250 from Spain. Led Spain to the silver medal in Beijing. And here comes Juwan Howard. So Juwan Howard, 15th year out of Michigan, and he replaces Carmelo Anthony. Melo did not score in his 11 minutes. Missed his only 2 shots and 2 free throws. Did have a couple of nice assists. Gasol, the big point man here. That free throw is no good. Anderson pulls it down.
Denver's got to get back to running, but they went into a lull where they gave up about 7 or 8 offensive rebounds.
Trying to pass underneath, the ball is kicked. So Iverson and J.R. Smith now. Anderson, Juwan Howard, and Kleza.
16 seconds on the shot.
See how the Nuggets can get something going here.
Man-to-man now for the Lakers.
Juwan Howard wants it on the box against Walt. Nice pass, and Kleza lays it up and in.
Unselfish teams will burn a team that always doubles. Ariza comes baseline, and I hate that double from baseline to baseline.
Oh! Beautiful block by the Birdman. Sporting the Gordon Gekko hairdo style tonight.
And this is a volleyball spike right here.
Oh, yeah, this is beautiful.
He jumps up and
Look at
saves
that.
it.
That's Karch-Kiraly-like. 23-19, Gasol. And Anderson with a rebound. 20 seconds to go. Lakers with a 4-point lead, 23-19.
There's really a chance to make this basket. 2-point quarter, not bad.
9 on the clock. Iverson against Farmar in the lane. Gets the bump. And he'll shoot 2. So Iverson creating there.
Fouls on number 5, Jordan Farmar.
2 fouls on Jordan Farmar. And Iverson, the Nuggets leading scorer from a year ago at 26.5. Third leading scorer in NBA history behind Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain. Free throw good.
Don't forget Nuggets' next home game. A few tickets still remain. Dirk Nowitzki, who I think the other night we watched him when he had 32 in that game. He's coming to town. It's a Friday night game. Game time at 8:30 start. Plenty of time to head to the Nuggets game and then get on downtown. 1-800-4NBA-TIPS. Or log on to Nuggets.com or visit the Pepsi Center box office.
Farmar with it. 4 seconds to go. Careful, no foul. Good Farmar. And that's the end of the period. Now, once again, a good defensive period for the Denver Nuggets. They hold the Lakers to 23. The Nuggets struggle a bit offensively. But as we go to break, the first quarter in the books, the Lakers 23, the Nuggets 21. You're watching Altitude Sports and Entertainment. Your home for Nuggets basketball all season long. One hand thunder jam as we start the second quarter. The Denver Nuggets down 23-21 and a turnover there. Trevor Ariza coming up with it. Ariza 6'8", 210 out of UCLA. Vujacic for 3. And Bynum pushed off. 2 fouls on Bynum.
I wrote my notes at halftime, or at the end of the quarter. Can win this game, they have to be unselfish and patient. Part of that is doing this. Double team, there's a gap, it's open. Watch all the double teams. 2 guys, 3 guys around the ball. Nice pass layup. 1, 2 guys, 3 guys around the ball. Find that gap. Lakers are playing a style defense right now where you're seeing 1, 2, sometimes 3 bodies around the ball. Someone always open.
Iverson loose. Tip no. Ball pops out to Vujacic. Lakers' three-point shooting has been sensational early in the season. They missed there, and Bynum's got the rebound. And J.R. Smith with a steal. It's a 4-on-3. J.R. Smith, the middle man. Right side, Howard. Yes!
Just good job by J.R. controlling it in the corner. Vucic tried to flop and get the foul. Get to the middle. Get to a big guy who's running that outside lane.
Here comes Ariza. And Birdman! Once again protecting the nest. Swats one out of bounds.
Ariza on that spin. Had 14 pivot feet, 6 steps. There's the end of it. Another block by the Birdman.
Iverson out. Anthony Carter comes back in. Take a look at the Burt Ford first quarter stats. Sasha Vujacic, one of Scott's favorite players, makes a basket.
Good player.
He is a good player.
Big flopper.
Kind of annoying, but good. 25-23 Lakers. J.R. Smith elevates. And the Lakers come down with it. Lakers 2-0. They slam Portland by 20 and then drill the Clippers by 37. And Howard dives on the basketball and calls timeout. So a smart play by the veteran. And it'll be Nuggets possession when we come back. 10-17 just underway here in the second quarter. The Lakers by a deuce. At Pepsi Center, 25-23 our score. The Nuggets and the Lakers, Kobe Bryant, Lamar Odom, both on the bench at the moment with foul trouble. Kobe's got 2 and Odom has 3, and that's a result of the Nuggets moving the basketball offensively and making life difficult. So the Lakers come back with Vujacic, Ariza, Bynum, Farmar, and Gasol. Nuggets counter with Kleza, J.R. Smith, Chris Anderson, Carter, and Juwan Howard. Boy, Anderson has played 5 minutes. He has been brilliant. Screen and roll. Carter with an opening. Here's J.R. Smith. Carter's loose. And a much improved jump shooter, especially when he's on balance.
Well, and he's going to get those. I mean, he's going to get 15-foot jump shot looks just because of the talent around him. He knocks those down, and we saw it at times last year. And he's knocking those shots down. I mean, tough.
Howard, a savvy defender now on Gasol. Anderson goes for the steal, and Bynum foul. Good solid foul.
Well, we haven't talked about, because Bynum basically missing all of last year, majority of it anyway. The youngster coming in was tutelage. What's the word?
Tootle.
He was tootled.
You said
he was tootled. He was trained under Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for his first year and a half, 2 years.
Well, I think he's still in training. He still works with Kareem on sky hooks, footwork, and all that. He's been a very receptive student.
He's a big puppy with big arms and big legs, and he's not there yet, but you can see it. And you can see the footwork and the touch.
Juwan Howard to J.R. Sasha with the flop. He's begging Michael Smith. He doesn't get it. Good non-call by Michael Smith.
We told you a few years ago, Vucic interprets to flops like fish.
Gasol double. Farmar sneaks into the lane. Birdman again! Chris Anderson. It'll be Lakers basketball. So the third block for Birdman.
He is explosive, isn't he?
Ooh.
Fought a little calf injury most of preseason. It looks like that's a thing of the past.
And now Nene will check in for Juwan Howard. So good minutes for Juwan Howard. Made some good plays, a nice pass, got a bucket, took a hard foul.
Twice in the same out of bounds play. J.R. Smith got to get on the hip and follow Vucic. He's a great mid-range jump shooter.
Screen and roll. J.R. Smith underneath to Anderson. Lost the handle. Carter down the lane. Very good at that shot. Little runner, if you like, a floater. And AC with 6. So the Nuggets have the lead back at 29-28. Gasol. And Gasol trips over Anderson, and Anderson called for the foul. So 2 on Chris Anderson. Guess you have to call that. Crowd doesn't like it.
That's a tough foul.
Out to Farmar. Good coverage by Anthony Carter, getting out quick. 7 on the shot clock. Gasol tries to pump fake. Left hand. He jams it left hand. Wow. Pau Gasol with his 13th point. Lakers back on top by 1. JR for 3.
One thing that has not fallen for the Denver Nuggets yet is that three-point shot.
Farmar, no, and he taps it out of bounds. Vujacic tries to save. It'll be Nuggets basketball.
Nuggets ball.
Pau Gasol looked like he was going for a left-hand floater.
But
no way.
They give him the left lane.
Ooh.
I think Chris, for a while, thought he was going to try to time it and block it. But the thing you forget about is he's a 7-footer. You know, goes about 270 probably, and that's a lot of body. Once he touches you with it a little bit, just kind of cuts your ability to jump.
Officials are going to talk about this one. I don't think anybody saw it. It appeared that Bynum touched it, and it's going to be Lakers basketball. Nobody saw it. Have to take another look. Upon further review,
Well, I didn't think it did.
didn't get enough of it so that any of the 3 officials saw it.
A tough pass. I'm not sure it did. Tough to throw it into the paint from above the top of the key.
Over a 7-footer. Gasol pops in the corner to Farmar. Missed it. Rebound Anderson. Chance for the fast break. Out to Clayson. Carter's ahead. Got it. That's the Nuggets at their best. Good outlet. Pass the ball ahead.
And a one-timer by Clays, who doesn't dribble, doesn't put it down. Good outlet. Starts with the outlet by Anderson. Look, he's looking up. Sees him at half court. Clays just quick pass. Call it goaltending on it. The ball got on the backboard. Still went in.
Carter 4 for 4. Farmar lay it up and in. He has really developed into a fine point guard. The heir apparent. Behind his back, Trevor Ariza's got it. He's going up. Tries to jam.
Oh, they called a foul. Michael Smith, that's an anticipation. It looked like right there.
Fouls on Anderson. And that'll be 3 on Chris.
Chris Anderson got back up. He's telling the official to watch this one.
You can see this coming.
But here's what we always talk about. Tough to see there if there's any body. That's a clean block. Now down, follow through maybe. But what you always talk about, maybe how many times you and I say this, you try to dunk on a shot blocker.
Yep.
You take it to the rim. Ariza missed it. Denver probably should have got the ball back, but the official gives the foul and an opportunity for Ariza to make free throws.
Birdman, 3 points, 3 blocks, 4 rebounds, and some intimidation as Carmelo Anthony returns. And now Trevor Ariza, who played his high school ball at Westchester, a powerhouse out in L.A., 1 year at UCLA, and then on to Orlando in the draft. And then the Lakers trading for him. They're really high on him. He's an athletic defender, and he's going to give Carmelo Anthony a challenge here. Ariza on Melo. JR cuts through. Kenyon into Nene. It's going to be Lakers basketball. Who is once again trying to enter the ball over Bynum.
Well, that was deflected. Bynum actually coming from the weak side to help out. Nene's got to quit hoping to get the call. Maybe just make a play after the ball.
Yeah, or move side to side when he's in low.
It was deflected. He got a hand on it after Bynum did.
Kobe Bryant has come back in along with Josh Powell. Kobe's first shot is short. 33-31 with 6:40 to go, second quarter. Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings, Julie Brownman bounce under to Nene. Big fella. Yes! Out of bounds. That's what works. Little dump off passes, no lookies.
Well, we saw the pick and roll with JR and Nene last night for a dunk. Same play, quick pass. Powell just not strong enough. 3-point opportunity for Nene. This is when he had his best. Big, strong body, see him gather and get his balance.
Jordan Farmar goes out. He's replaced by Derek Fisher. Now Nene at the line. Nene in his first 2 games averaging 16.5 points and 7.5 rebounds. Pretty good numbers for the big fella, considering he's been in foul trouble since minute 1 in the first 2 games. Doing a little bit better tonight. He's only committed 1 personal. Carter's on Kobe Bryant. See if Bryant tries to post up again. Off the screen, got it.
See, that's one thing you say, okay, I'm going to make Kobe shoot jump shots, and he gets in rhythms with his jump shot. You know, that,
yeah, he can.
You don't want him to do that either sometimes.
J.R. Smith, long range.
So Denver right now having nobody go to the offensive glass. They're losing and struggling this game because of offensive rebounds.
Under to Kobe, had it stripped. And Kobe shoves it over to his pal Derek Fisher. 10 on the clock. Bynum, offensive foul. 3 on Bynum. And Phil Jackson up questioning the call. So when we come back, it'll be Nuggets basketball. 5:48 to go. Lakers lead by 2. It is now time to check in with the 4th member of our broadcast team at the Comfort Dental.
Denver's got to find a way to get to some offensive rebounds, offensive glass. It's 10-2 offensive rebounds for LA.
Carmelo off the screen. Over Radmanovic. And it's off Powell. Nope, it's off Kenyon Martin. Like it might have touched Powell, but apparently not. For a quick report, let's touch in with Jules.
All right, last time out, George Karl telling his troops, he says, guys, get back to the easy things, to the basics. Just start running and start penetrating. Those are the things that are going to make a difference in a game like this. Scott and Chris.
That's exactly right. What we talked about a while ago, cut to the basket.
Radmanovic with a cut and the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo getting a little frustrated. They're calling this on Anthony Carter.
Well, you're right. 2 on Carter now. And Radmanovic to the line. Vlad averaging 7 points and 4 rebounds in the first couple of games. 8th year out of Serbia. Highest arc shots in the NBA.
And he was such a 3-point threat in Seattle. I mean, he was one of those guys when Denver saw him. I'm not sure he ever missed. And he's still a great shooter, but he just, something's changed with his game. Not the same threat, it seems like. Still capable, though.
Well, he's 5th option.
Well,
5th option here.
6th, 7th, you never know, yeah.
So Fisher putting pressure on Carter. 37-33, just over 5 minutes to go. Kenyon Martin looking for a cutter. Nene. Foul on Radmanovic.
There's always the intensity. If you look at this thing, go back at halftime, 5 minutes away from it. LA is aware of the ball. I mean, they've always got pressure on the ball, whether it's with 1 or 2 people. Denver is kind of backed off a little bit. Could be the fatigue, the travel, whatever. But here in this first half, the pressure defensively belongs to the Lakers.
First foul on Radmanovic, just a 13 foul.
And you can tell by, look how high up Denver has to start their offense.
Baseline pass, Carter. Anthony Carter with a 3-pointer. So Carter now back to Radmanovic, who throws it away. Nice play by Kenyon Martin. Chance for the break. Iverson to Nene coming in. Oh, man. The ball ripped out of the hands of Nene. And Fisher may have hurt himself.
A good steal on the other end leads to the fast break. Nene running, crosses Gasol. Well, that's
a lot of contact there.
Yeah, Fisher caught it with an elbow unintentionally.
Kenyon Martin coming in. Off it short. Rebound, Josh Powell. Lakers by 1. 37-36. Kobe double.
There's good pressure there.
Somehow he worked his way out of it. And it's going to be a Lakers foul.
And that's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
That's 3 on Kobe.
Somehow Kobe got out of a pretty good double team between AC and Kenyon and got a really good look at the shot. And then what happened after the miss? I mean, this is a pretty good double team. Carter cuts the baseline off. Here comes Kenyon. But then look, he gives him the baseline back up, AC. Lucky that's not a make. I guess just that reach
like
in with that left hand.
Yeah. To me. So 3 Lakers with 3. Bynum, Kobe, and Odom. 3 fouls, that is. Nuggets looking for the lead here. Radmanovic on Carmelo. Double team comes. Kenyon Martin.
This should be on 18.
And a nice pass. Certainly when Carmelo gets the ball, he's going to draw double coverage.
Well,
where that doubler is coming from, that guy is open.
And give him credit, he has forced a shot. He did force a shot early in the same, but he's also made 3 or 4 nice passes. He got 3 assists. I still say this should be an assist as well if you make a free throw on it, because he put Kenyon Martin to the free throw line.
Kenyon, a double-double last night, 13 points and 13 rebounds. His free throw shooting, pretty good last night, 4 for 4.
A great deal, in the economic times. Everybody knows what's going on.
Give me a good deal.
10-game fan pack, I think, is unbelievable. The package started just $199. If you buy now, you get to see the Lakers game on February 27th. That'll be the next time they come to town. That game they're going to throw in for absolutely free. So that's pretty good. Nuggets.com. You can also get online. 303-405-1212 for all details. Don't want to buy an entire season? Buy the 10-game fan pack.
Nuggets now with a 1-point lead. And a follow shot by Josh Powell. So an offensive rebound putback, and certainly that's something Nuggets are going to have to address at halftime. The Lakers leading rebounding-wise 26-14. Carmelo Anthony. No, he wouldn't drop.
He got bumped by Powell. No call on the baseline.
Fisher around the screen. Gasol's open. Yeah, that's too far. Now Carter on the run. Screen and roll.
Another 0-4 starting this game.
Carmelo dish it to Carter. Carter for 3. Got it! Anthony Carter now 6 for 6 from the field. 14 points here in the first half. And we're up 41-39.
Melo 0-4, but 4 assists now.
Radmanovich launches. Rebound. Long pass. Tip to Carmelo. First bucket, no, but a foul.
See, he just wants that first bucket. I think as soon as it goes down, as soon as it goes down, a little pressure off, and watch everything else flow.
Best player on the floor has been Anthony Carter. 6 for 6, hitting from long range, 14 first half points, and the Nuggets by a deuce. Assists and scoring. Give you that GMC trivia answer. You know who that is?
I would say Magic Johnson.
There you go.
Pretty good answer, right?
Oscar Robertson. Finished in the top 10 assists and scoring, I think, every year of his career. AC, 6 for 6. Rest of the team 9 of 27. So thank goodness AC showed up tonight. What an assignment for Carter whenever the Nuggets play the Lakers. Not only regarded as the primary ball handler, assist man, but he has to cover Kobe Bryant most of the time. So Carmelo Anthony at the free throw line and looking for his first point of the season. Got to come right here. Kobe make that Carmelo 0 of 3 here. Nuggets are 9 of 14. Meanwhile, Lakers 9 of 13. So it's a wash there. And Carmelo 0 of 4.
He just jinxed him, didn't he?
I didn't jinx him. That's on him. Radmanovich cuts through. Powell. And Powell. Pretty good pickup. 6'9", 240. Veteran, been around the league. 4th year, NC State. He's got 4 points. Big and physical.
Cutter goes into the pass the ball into the post. Just cuts through and then puts a little brush screen on Kenyon, who's guarding Powell.
An A double. Pop it out, 5 on the clock. In the corner, Carmelo. That looks good. Nope. Off the front of the iron. Rebound, Gasol. Tied at 41. Slow pace.
2 minutes remaining.
Fisher. And Gasol comes up with the offensive rebound. Fisher for 3.
Fisher always the kind of guy for the Lakers that when you give them second and third chances, he always seems to be on that 3-point line.
Nuggets looking for a little offense. Denver shooting 44% from the field. Of course, most of that due to Anthony Carter, 6 for 6. Vujicic on Iverson.
Deciding to be physical on both Iverson and Vujicic getting called for, and Radmanovic on Melo.
That's 2 on Sasha. Lakers out of fouls. Iverson to the free throw line.
Relax.
And AI hits. So 7 points for Iverson. And one more coming. Iverson 6 of 6 tonight from the free throw line. Nuggets overall 11 of 17. Into Gasol. Good defense by Carmelo Anthony. Now he stays on the near side. And Kenyon Martin with a hustle play deflects it off Radmanovic out of bounds.
And that was maybe the perfect diagram defense as far as help. You watch Melo's going to come, but he's going to stay. So there's a double. Now you've got a seal. Look at everybody else in the paint. Ball's kicking out, and all Kenyon does is follow the ball, get a hand on it. Deflections are key for good defense.
Carter right down the pipe. AC 16 points on 7 of 7 shooting.
Everybody's worried about everybody else, and they're forgetting about Anthony Carter.
Vujicic. And Vujicic fouled. So Vujicic on his way to the goal.
Just down the middle. Everybody kind of forgets about it.
Third foul on Carter. So he'll have to go out, and he gets a nice ovation. J.R. Smith checks in. 18 minutes for Carter, 16 points on 7 of 7 shooting. He also had 4 assists. Yes.
3 rebounds. I mean, pretty good first half so far for Anthony Carter.
J.R. comes on. Vujicic makes a couple. And the Lakers back on top by 1. Vujicic has 6.
Really, the guys that you think is Smith, Anthony, and Iverson who you want to score. Iverson's got 8. Melo's still looking for
nice pass. With a rim rattler and a foul. What a pass by Iverson. You know, when he's going baseline, he's looking for someone to give it up to.
Front of the rim, anytime you drive, front of the rim where you want a big to go, and that's what Kenyon Martin does. Goes right to the front of the rim, drive baseline.
Third foul on Radmanovic. Kenyon looking for his 9th point, and he's got it. So the Nuggets back on top. 48-46 with 42 seconds remaining here in the half. Fisher in the lane. Shot was blocked by Iverson. Was contact, no call. Now J.R. Smith blows by Vujicic in a foul.
That might be Vujicic put an elbow.
Now Vujicic can't believe it.
Well, he put an elbow as soon as the crossover came by J.R. Now, I think Fisher got fouled also. Watch the right arm. Boom. See that little block elbow right in the chest? He didn't like the call.
Lakers have committed 18 fouls here in the first half. J.R. Smith converts. Hey, you can log on to altitude.tv and email your Pizza Hut Ask the Coach question to George Karl. Then watch the weekly George Karl show presented by Pizza Hut, and you can see if your question makes the cut. All right, J.R. Smith got a couple, and it's 50-46 Denver. Bynum with 3, Kobe with 3, Odom and Vujicic. Radmanovic also. So Farmar into Powell, stripped by Kenyon. Carmelo's got it. Here we go. Iverson looking. J.R. Smith pulls up under control. Yes! Nuggets by 6. That's their biggest lead of the night. 6.8 seconds remaining. Long pass. Walton missed it. That's the end of the half. And the crowd likes it here at Pepsi Center.
So if anybody would have said you'd have a 6-point lead on a back-to-back night against the Los Angeles Lakers, and oh, by the way, Melo